Well, it is Crazy Quilty March day 15. So we're actually, this is like, not, this is like right at the middle of the month since we have 31 days in March. If you have not downloaded the calendar, it's below the video here. So on the 15th, I put tidy up. And let me first tell you what I mean by tidy up, because I do tidy up and I do work 10 minutes a day or so 10 minutes a day. I mean, quilt 10 minutes a day. I do those two, tidy up 10 minutes, sew 10 minutes. And really what that is a motivator for you to do something in that category for at least 10 minutes. Sometimes people are like, I can't just do it for 10 minutes. It's like, no, that is a starting point. Do at least 10 minutes. That way you move forward. If you roll into it and you do more, that's fabulous. But it's overwhelming to say, sit down and tidy up your studio for an hour. You'll be like, I don't have an hour. I don't have an hour today, tomorrow, the next day. Get in line for that hour. So to say 10 minutes, we pretty much all have 10 minutes. You know, you have 10 minutes that you cannot watch television. You have 10 minutes that you cannot scroll your Facebook account, except for my group. You have 10 minutes that you could, not just sort of dawdle around and do something. If you really want to take 10 minutes and tidy something up. So I'm going to do this again in April. Yes, I know a lot of you really love it, and we'll continue it in April. Uh, and I'll probably have reoccurring ones like tidy up, because there are things that you might not be doing it every day. And so it's a reminder. But I'm going to give you a focus of an item to tidy up today, rather than just say look around. Now there are those rare few of you that will tell me that your area is spotless. It is tidy. There is not one thing out of place in your environment. Thank you very much. And I know, you're a miracle. You're a miracle that you have it all tidy. So just wait till the end, and I'll tell you what to do. So for those of us who have things that they can tidy up every single day, today I want to look at a container, something you're keeping a project in. You might be, let's say, your childhood games, or you're out west that you're doing with me, or you're getting ready to do the baby charming baby sampler. We're starting in April. If you have one of those things, or just an older project, get that container out, because what you want to do is look in it and see, is it a hot mess? Have you just sort of tossed stuff in there and now it's a really big mess? Or could it be a little neater? Did you throw something in there that isn't even supposed to be in there? Recently my friend Sue found stuff in a container that did not belong in there. Somehow, whether it accidentally got picked up and put in there, but she didn't mean to put that in there. And she spent like a year looking for this, because apparently she didn't go in that container. So that's what can happen. You can, sort of grab everything and dump it in, and all of a sudden you've lost something. So I want you to look at a container. I am going to show you a container. It doesn't have anything in it right now, because I decided to try some smaller containers to put in these project boxes. I've never done that, but I saw these and I thought, those might be really, really helpful. So let's take a look. So these are the project boxes that I like to work with. They stack up, they go in my unit over here. They are deep enough, they're big enough that I can put a 12-inch block, and they're also deep enough that I can actually stack all the fabric, I can put the book, I can put everything else. So what I found is, first let me show you the container. I found these. And I'll link you up to them. But it comes with, how many are in here? 1, 2, 3, I think it comes with 4. So there's one down here and there's 3 more of these. So it shows, that you can put threads and all, pens and little tiny things in there. But they're designed to go into these project bins that have, because they stack so they don't shift. It has a little bump, like these little ridges. That's the word. So this fits right over top. Do you see the feet? There you go. See the feet? So those ridges fit here. And then I got these tiny ones. So here's the tiny ones that have a nice little pop corner I love it when they do that. Can you see that? This corner here, I cannot stand it if containers are smooth all the way around. You know, my hands, I need something to lift it off with. Tell the feta cheese container thing at my grocery store, it needs that. So this is what I like. So this comes with 3. This particular one, the art bins, and here you can see you can stack, like you can put them all in here. You get 3, 6, 9, 12. You can put 12 of them in here. And then if you need a place to store, let's come up here and chat. Let's say when we're doing all the small things, if you maybe you do not have a drawer. You know, I have quite a few drawers here in my studio because of the red container, and then I have drawers in my koala. But if I didn't have drawers, or not as many, these are fantastic for putting in the stackables. Now here I can get several Orfil spools in there, the thread spools, so I could put I can probably get 4 or 6 in there. I haven't tried just opening these today, so I just got them in. But I think that taking that project bin of yours out and seeing what you can do with it. So this one normally has, hold on one sec. I thought I pulled it closer, and so this is what I have these in, which are 12-inch blocks. So like, let's say I wanted to let's put this down here. So if I wanted to put these in here, not the little ones today, but I could put the long one in here, and then I actually have this smaller set of blocks, and then I didn't pull this over here, but I have some extra fabric, and I'll put the other blocks on top because I like to stack things neatly. But I also have these squares that are done. I don't know why I didn't pull these over. So I have these squares that are done. I could actually set those in there if I wanted to. You know, they're not laying flat in there, but if I wanted to put them in there just to keep them tidy with the bigger blocks that are already done. If I was using some thread, like sewing thread with this one, I could create like my own kit like this. If I didn't want these things in there, I might roll this up and stick it in. These are, I don't know why these are in here. Let me just tell you that right away. But these are bins that, I mean, these are blocks from another project. So I can put those in there so I could keep track of them. Just keeping everything together. The other thing I could do is if I have some binding already made, the binding could go in here with the thread. So if I wanted to put the binding and the thread like this, and then I could stack here all the squares. See, I could do it like that. So I've got this stuff sort of tidy and in here. I like things tidy. So so if you will look around today and find one project bin and tidy it up some, that would be really great. That'll be your goal, and show me what the project is. Now, it's a bonus if you're going to work on the project. That would be really fabulous. And I'm also thinking about, leave me a comment, because I want to know what do you want to work on next Saturday for the quilt day. I know a lot of organizations will probably not have an in-person event this year, so we'll sew online. And I'm curious, do you want to work on a project that you already have going on? Or would you like to do something with the scraps? Like we could make these, you know, you could make these scrappy stars. It's a free pattern of mine. And so if you wanted to just sew something new on quilt day, if you wanted to sew some of these up and make it for a charity quilt, or if you wanted to sew it up and just say it would be a quilt that'll be, you know, for somebody someday, we could do that. So I'm thinking either work on something new or maybe do the stars. And of course you could do whatever you want. But if you work on something you already have going on, that's always really satisfying. If you're going to say, it's quilt day, I'm going to just pump this out and get it done. So tell me in the comments down below. And while you're there, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell. If you are on an Apple, we have learned that you need to be on the Apple app. The app, not like the Safari browser or something like that. And you have to hit subscribe first, then the bell appears. So it's like subscribe, then the bell. So thank you very much. And thank you for using all my links. Thank you for supporting that. This is Sunday the 15th, which means later today at my website, if you're watching this first thing in the morning, later on my website will be the charity block for today, and or blocks plus the cross stitch, and will also be the Orfield Designer of the Month, which is fabulous from Carol Lyle Shaw's, and you will just love her block. It is such a cool technique too. It's really fun to try something new, so I hope you do it. So those will be coming out today on my website. So happy crazy quilty March to you. I'm Pat Sloan. I love you, and have a fabulous day. And be sure you tell me what we want to do on Quilt Day next Saturday. I will catch you online. Bye bye.